Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective oracle for today. Saturday, December 14th, y'all. Can you believe it? December 14th. Oh, you might follow me on the book, the Insta, the Talk, the Tube, the Lemon 8, the Blue Sky. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Follow me. Don't. I don't care. I love you either way because you're my fellow humans. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We're excited for you. We want stuff to fit for you. What doesn't fit, leave it on the table for someone else so you don't take on that unneeded energy. All right? We're going to use the situations deck. There is, I believe, a website. There's an Etsy shop. If you just type in situations, intuitive envisions 1111, it'll come up. I got this off of Amazon because I just got it quicker. But still very nice because I'm assuming she, he, them packed this themselves, sent it off to Amazon because I got like a cute little bundle. It came with a bag. It came in this little sleeve. There was like little stickers in there. I think there was like little crystals in there. It was very sweet, you guys. So the seller, the proprietor of that business, very nice, very generous. Nobody ever has to do that. Like, send me my cards. I love my cards. When they send me little stickers and little crystals, I get uber excited. And I said uber. I did. Okay, so at first I thought this hat was like bear-like, but now I'm kind of thinking it's wolfy. Very wolfy. And by wolfy, I mean wolfy. And I resonate with the wolf. You know that. I have a tattoo, for God's sakes. I'm not going to tell you where. Some of you might remember. Some of you might know. We got 2 on the table. Okay, we had this before. Like someone feels trapped. We got 3 on the table. Oh, shit. 5 on the table. What the hell? And one of them was the bottom. The card at the bottom when I first started shuffling. Uh-oh. Okay. I did a read earlier, if you guys watched it, if you didn't watch it, about someone on a healing journey and making a public apology. Shit. This kind of reminds me of that. This has that feel. All right. We got 5 cards on the table. Let's keep shuffling. I ordered my Chinese. I ordered it technically was $50 worth of Chinese, $10 for tip for the delivery person. So I ordered $50 worth of Chinese for today and for tomorrow. I'm going to enjoy my weekend. I was supposed to hang out with a friend. She jerked me around a couple times and then ditched me. So now I'm going to walk away in silence, possibly for good. We'll see. Yeah, I just decided to stay home. I mean, I went this morning to the lake to watch sunrise. Kind of fell asleep in the car a little bit. 6 on the table. And then I came home and I did readings. And I watched a couple readings. I watched some Frasier. I'm trying to get my order together on Etsy because I want to order some Christmas decks. And it'll probably come late. But I figure, they'll come before, they'll be here for next Christmas. So it is what it is. And then I wanted to order some more from Kisses from Ibiza, but There's so I didn't realize how many decks they have. Kisses from Ibiza, IbizaTarot.com. If you go on there and look, and they're mostly like oracle affirmation. Um, she does have tarot decks on there. I found 4 tarot decks that I want, and they're really not that expensive. I think the tarot decks were like 30 something bucks, $38, something like that. My squirrel. I get distracted by cute and fuzzy things. Anyway, she has so many decks on there. I forgot because I'm looking. I have some in my little saved thing on Etsy, but I'm like looking at other ones and I'm like, there has to be like over 200 decks on there. And granted, all of her decks, I keep them all up here, all my regular ones. They're not like, I mean, this is like 25 cards, 30 cards, something like that. They're not like huge, and they're usually on sale for like $17, which is not bad. But like, she has a lot of them. A lot. Anyway, I got overstimulated by cards as I do. So and then I thought I'd be cutesy and put on the Wolfie hat, and I'm wearing my pink cashmere sweater, which I'm pretty sure has like a dirty spot on it somewhere. Because I've never. Okay, don't laugh at me, but I think I've washed it once, and then I got the spot on it, and I didn't even really wear it that long, and I was like, do I want to wash it again? Because you have to take care with your cashmere, and I don't take care with anything. I'm a rough and tumble girl. I may come off as like a fairy princess or an empress, but I'm rough and tumble. Like, I call my car Samantha rough and tumble. I have had that car for a year and a half, and she has scratches all over her, and I absolutely am all for it. Like, you ain't living if you haven't been scratched. Okay. That didn't really sound right. We got 7 on the table. We're going to do 2 more shuffles after this. It's a piece of sage burning. I thought it was kittens. No, I don't need to get my eyesight checked. I need bifocals. And I just need to pay attention. Okay, 2 shuffles. We got 8 on the table. Wasted like 8 minutes goofing around here. Okay, I just got some, like, I heard something, I saw something, it made me laugh with this card. Okay, 1 more shuffle. Here we go. 1 more shuffle. 10 on the table. There's 2 there. Yeah, see, this is very much like the other reading. Not exactly, but okay. All right, I'm going to set this over here on the windowsill. All right. We've got lockbox. We've got interlude. Popcorn better have a lot of butter on it. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call. I hate it when you get unknown phone numbers. I just... Interview. We got entrapment. We've got realization. We've got recalling. Cleansing. We've got nightlife. Negotiator. It's a fountain. It's like a water spray from the fountain. Like when you would drink out of as a kid. We've got verge. And then we've got crushed. I love that blue bike. All right. The squirrel's back. Masculine, feminine take, how it resonates, it doesn't matter. So, again, this is someone that feels trapped. They're frustrated. And it's kind of funny. I didn't get anything off it last time when we had this card. But when you look at this SOS with the heart, like this is someone, whether you feel it or not, this is someone that's like energetically like sending you like an SOS, like, hey, I miss you. Hey, I think about you. Hey, I love you. There's something, this person is sending out something like through the waves, through the airwaves, spiritually, mentally, definitely emotional. This person right now is on pause. Yeah, I just said it. They are on pause. This is someone that's going through a lot. This is someone that wants to come in with a real conversation. This is someone that, sorry, it's hard for me to pick up with the nails, y'all. You know that you know me from last time. Although you think that these would be a little bit easier because they're pointy. They're not. Or it's just me. With the entrapment card, this person was entrapped, ensnared, bullied. I don't. They're stuck. You guys know how I feel about the word stuck. They're stuck in a situation. I'm assuming with another person, someone they got involved with, either because someone is pregnant, money reasons, like they have a business together, they own things together. This person may have been in love with this person and now they're not. This is someone trying to leave a situation, but they're stuck. You guys know how I feel about stuck. You guys know how I feel about that. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. When you want to leave a situation, you get the fuck up and you leave. And I give this example every fucking time. Down on my knees, looking up at my ex-best friend who had the fucking devil in her eyes. And God said, get the fuck up, grab your shit, and get out of there. Mission over. And I got the fuck out of there. He did not have to tell me twice. And I gave her the opportunity to calm down, to come back to reality, to let a little light into her existence. And she was still saying abusive shit to me. And there was no way in hell I was going to let her sexually assault me a third time. No way in fucking hell. I grabbed my shit and I got the fuck out of there. There is no such thing as stuck. You make yourself stuck. That is in your head. The most popular story that you hear all the time, right, is I was married, I was unhappy, but I stayed for the kids. I cannot tell you how absolutely fucking angry I get when I hear that statement. I was married, I was unhappy, I stayed for the kids. What the fuck? I was a child of unhappy parents. And they're still unhappy. They're still married to this day. They are still unhappy, y'all. Still. And there isn't a day that goes by that I don't wish for them in the next lifetime to realize it sooner and get the fuck out of that marriage. I don't care if I'm 5 years old. I don't care if I'm 10 years old. I don't care if I'm 20 years old. Get the fuck out of that marriage. They are so unbelievably unhappy. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. You do not stay in a marriage for kids. Do not ever give me that excuse. I watched my parents be unhappy for 50 fucking years, 40 fucking years, whatever. Do you think that made me happy? Absolutely the fuck not. And you know what? I'm not an idiot. I recognize that people have to get divorced. People have to sell their assets, split their assets, share 401ks. I understand that. Come up with custody agreements. I'm not an idiot. I get that. But do not ever tell me that you are stuck where you are at and you can't fucking leave. The things that I have seen, the things that I have experienced, the things that I went through that I could have just gotten up and left. Do you know how long it took me? Do you know how long it took me to realize I don't need to stay in a situation? I literally can just get up and walk away. And I'm not talking lovers. I'm not talking husbands, wives. I'm talking friends. I'm talking family members. I'm talking motherfucking strangers on the street. I don't have to stand there and take abuse. I don't have to stand there and put up with something that is negative, that is crazy. Like, I have 2 legs. I have 2 feet. I can get up and walk away. And if I was in a wheelchair, I'd wheel my ass on out of there. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell. And you guys know my story. I was with my ex-husband for 11 years. We were married for 7 of them. And it took me, I don't know how long to get the cojones to say, I want a divorce, I'm leaving. And when I did, I did. Like, there was no turning back. And I wouldn't have turned back anyway. I was done. I was ready. I had been ready for a long time. I gave it like one chance. We were going to try and reconcile. And I didn't even last a day. Like, and I think I waited like 2 weeks to tell him, like, no, sorry, it's not going to work. But like, literally, I didn't even last a day. Like I said, yeah, let's try. Let's give it a minute to try. And I just knew, like, right away, the words leaving my mouth, I had made a mistake. There is no such thing as stuck. We make ourselves stuck. I've made myself stuck before. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And I understand it's hard. It takes time. It takes money. It takes effort. I get it. I get it. But do you want to spend the rest of your life so unbelievably miserable? Or do you want your fucking freedom? Do you want to give that Braveheart battle cry? Seriously. I might actually just title this video that, honestly, the Braveheart battle cry. Because seriously, oh, 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 I got lucky leaving my marriage and having enough money to get my condo and get myself settled and all that jazz. I was lucky. Some people are not that lucky. Let me tell you something. If I had to leave that marriage with only the clothes on my back and living in a fucking cardboard box with my 4 cats, technically I would have been living in Annabelle because I owned her outright. My old car. I would have. And I recently told you guys this, what was it, like the beginning of this week, last week? I told you guys, I wanted out of my marriage. I told my husband he could have whatever he wanted. If it wasn't an heirloom from my family, he could have it. I didn't care. I told you guys I sold my almost priceless Lego collection and gave him almost half the money. I gave him 5 G's in cash. And don't get me wrong, I love him as a person. I love him as a human. And he is a good guy. He just was not my guy. And it took me a long time to realize that. And when it came time, I knew that I would do anything that I had to do to get out of that marriage. And it's not because he was like abusive or anything like that. I mean, I personally think all relationships have like some type of abuse in them, but he wasn't like abusive. He wasn't like a beater or anything like that. I just had to get out of there. I wanted my freedom. I wanted my battle cry. So when people say they're stuck, when people say that they can't leave, when people like use every excuse in the book to keep themselves in a box, I get really angry. I get really angry. I mean, I just spent 12 minutes talking about it. This person is aware. Finding out, coming to light. This person realizes like they need to get out. This person is thinking about the past. And this isn't like them thinking like if this is your past person that you were with, you know, when you were younger or whatever the case may be, or maybe this is just a family member, a friend, I don't know. This person isn't thinking about the past, like thinking about you or ex-lovers or anything like that. I mean, they might be, but really what I'm seeing is somebody thinking about who they were. This very much goes with the other read that I did earlier. You guys, you should watch it. The one where they make the apology in public. Something about public apology. They're thinking about themselves. They're thinking about who they used to be. And I mean everything. Like they're thinking about who they were as a kid, a teenager, what it was like in high school, if they went to college, how their career went, if they were married before, if they had kids, maybe now they have older kids and younger kids. You know, this person is thinking about everything about their past, everything having to do with them and how it molded them into what they are now, but also how they molded themselves and everyone around them into what is going on now. Do you know what I'm saying? Because some of us fail to recognize that some of us fail to recognize that we have an impact on others. We're always talking about how others impact us, how others fuck us over. But we know that we also fuck other people over. We know that we have an effect on someone. So, like, this person knows if they're in a relationship with someone, whether it's for a kid, money, or they were in love with them at one point, they know that when they leave, it's going to affect that person. It's going to affect that kid, if there is one. It could affect a whole family, you know, in-laws, cousins, brothers, sisters. It could affect friends, like if they have the same friend circle. Like you're literally talking about somebody that might actually have to leave a whole life behind to get away, to leave a situation. I mean, think about it. Someone, you know, if this is a person that was married to someone and they owned a house together, they owned a business together, they have kids together, like even the fucking forks was bought together. You know what I mean? Like this is literally somebody that's going to have to go to court and weasel and deal for every little thing on a very long list. House, cars, custody, furniture, right? Bank accounts, 401ks. Like we're talking a whole list of shit that two people are going to have to fight over or come to some type of agreement over. Do you know how long that takes? Depending on the people? Like I got lucky. The ex-husband and I, like I said, like I pretty much offered him whatever he wanted. We were divorced in less than a year. We were separated technically like what, 6 months ish, somewhere around there. in my mind, I was gone way before that. I mean, I started sleeping in the guest room like almost a year before our divorce. This is someone thinking about everything. Like, and definitely there's a little bit of what if. Like, what if I didn't marry this person? What if I just had stayed single? What if, instead of going to that party, I had just stayed home? What if? Like, we all have a lot of what ifs, you know? We all do. And you guys know how I feel about regret too. Like, I very rarely regret anything. Everything has its purpose. Everything gave you a season, like to have regret, like even over heartache and pain and loss, I understand like those things are difficult. I understand like it's emotional, mentally draining. I get it, but everything has a reason. It's not very often that I regret anything myself. But this person definitely gives off that type of energy, like the what ifs, and I regret it. Like I just, and think about how someone has to feel so shitty about themselves and their life that it's almost like they look back on almost everything and like it's with regret. Because if there's a what if, there's a regret for this person. That's how they feel. This person is going through some type of cleansing. I told you that they're going through like a healing journey, but I don't think that this person like recognizes it as a healing journey. But they might be using some meditation. They might be removing themselves from people and places that bring on negative energy. Like if this person used to go hang out at the bar with friends, or used to go, to a restaurant with their friends on a Friday night to drink and eat, this person might recognize that that might be a little bit toxic depending on who's there and what's occurring. So like they're getting rid of like these negative elements in their life, like one by one. And they're clearing space. Like you have to clear out the old for the new. And I don't like I don't necessarily mean, I don't really mean people. I mean, obviously they're unhappy here, they want to leave. And they're not going to find a new person until they get out of it. But, well, you know what I mean. Um, Clearing space, mental, in your heart, in your body, maybe you let yourself go. You need to lose some weight. Don't don't come for me. I'm just saying. I'm a big girl. I could use this. I could lose some weight. That's the jelly belly. I'm not going to lie. And I'm going to fill it with Chinese food later. Clearing your home. Maybe this person will go to court with their soon to be ex and be like, you know what? I don't care. If you want it, take it. Like, I'll start new. I'll buy fresh. I'll buy new things. Like, I don't care. Take it all. I'll figure it out. I mean, starting fresh, you can't beat it. I'm just saying. Again, not easy. Not at all easy, but definitely worth it in the long run. Long run. I'm just saying. clearing out that mental stuff. Like, again, this person is going through their past and the what ifs and the regret, and it's taking a note of everything, and it's recognizing, where they feel they went wrong, not where somebody else feels you went wrong. It's you. It's all internal. Where did I go wrong? Should I have done this? Should I have been this? And clearing out that space so that you can let in the light, so you can let in the new, so you can change your mindset, so you can be more positive. This is the card that made me laugh, the nightlife. Gamble, take a risk, Vegas. And I was laughing because sorry, I got distracted by the squirrel again. I heard something like, yeah, they're going to take a gamble, all right. This is going to be them taking the gamble and taking the risk to leave. Whatever this situation is, whoever this other person is, they're going to leave. They're going to take that gamble. And the Vegas, like, I just picture somebody like playing the tables in Vegas. Like, how am I going to come out on the other side, right? It's a gamble. Like, when you start court proceedings and you start the divorce, what's it going to look like on the other side? But this person is, again, with the realization card, like, they're aware, like, they can't stay here. Where they are stuck, they can't stay there. They need to get out of there. This person is also at some point, like I said, if they're sending you an SOS, or they're sending somebody an SOS, an energetic SOS, they're going to take a gamble on that too at some point. Because again, they want to come in. It came out twice. Talk, conversation, get on the same page. About to reveal, confess. Twice. It came out twice. And I really think with the Verge, like, this is two timelines coming together. Like, let me give an example. Like, if this is someone that you used to be with and you guys broke up a long time ago and you all went your separate ways, you guys started your own timelines, right? You're living your own lives. Like, time for you is not the same as time for this person. At some point, this person's going to go through a separation, a divorce, whatever. They're going to heal. Your two paths are going to cross. This is going to happen with this Verge card. These two timelines are going to cross. They're going to come together. And the two of you are going to meet, maybe by accident. Maybe this person's going to reach out. Maybe there's like a mutual friend and somebody says something and this person's like, oh, I remember so-and-so. Do you have their number? I would love to call them. Something is going to happen. And these two timelines, for you and them, are going to merge. I know it says verge, but merge. Crushed, sad, broken, feeling alone. So I'm just going to say this. This is bottom of the deck. This person is unhappy. This person is going through everything that they're going through with this other person. They're going through a lot themselves, right? Internally. This is someone healing or getting ready to heal. You guys might come together and have a conversation, and they might tell you everything that they have to tell you. And you might feel horrible for this person with the sad, broken, feeling alone. Like, you might feel really bad for this person, but that does not necessarily mean you're going to take them back into your life. And I think for some of you, you will, and some of you, you won't, right? It's like a mixed bag out there. And you guys know how I feel about that too. And I think for those of you that don't take this person back into your life, I think this is just, I just heard it's one more nail in their coffin. And I don't think God means like dead, like end of the line. I think it just means it's one more regret. Like one more what if, one more damn I waited too long, you know what I mean? Like it's just one more for this person. And they're going to feel sad and broken and alone. But I don't want to say it doesn't matter. That comes off very harsh, but I'm going to say it. It doesn't matter because this person already did the hardest thing that they had to do in their life, was recognize that they were in a situation that they did not need to be in, that they did not want to be in, that they did not deserve to be in, and they got the hell out of it. This person will pick up the pieces. This person will move along. This person will eventually find where they're supposed to be. And there will be no more what ifs. There will be no more regrets. And I said this in the last video, the one that I titled, Someone's Gonna Give a Public Apology. I said, okay, now I kid you not, I just lost my train of thought. Sad, broken, alone, public apology. This is what I said in the other video. It took me a second. I'm old. What can I say? I'm 44. Give me a break. I drank a lot of soda as a kid, okay? I blame that, among other things. I said in the other video that just because I don't allow someone back into my life as a family member, a friend, a lover, it does not mean that I don't love them. It does not mean that I don't wish them well. It does not mean that I don't hope that they find someone else and find happiness and love and peace, because I do. But to keep my peace and my happiness and my love, there are just certain people I don't let back into my life. I won't let back into my life. For some of you, you're going to feel exactly the same way. And you're going to hurt this person. And it's okay, because they'll move on. Hearts break and hearts mend every fucking day. They'll move on. They'll find the great love of their life. They'll find a new existence. They'll be on a new timeline. They'll live out their days happy. If they want to, they will. They have to want to. But what I'm saying is, it's not your problem. It's not your fault. So I don't ever want people to think like, oh, so-and-so came back into my life and they made this big effort, I have to let them back. No, you don't. Again, your peace, your love, your heart, like, you come first. You always come first. You can't worry about someone else. They have to worry about themselves. And like I said, you can energetically send them love from afar. For the rest of your days, you can do that. You guys know, I say it all the fucking time. I will never, ever take that ex-best friend back as a friend. Ever. I'm getting a little teary-eyed thinking about it. I won't ever. But I can wish her well from here. And I can wish her healing, because she needs it. And I can wish her love, and I can wish her peace of mind, peace of heart. I hope she finds it. But nope. She ain't coming over here. And I sure as fuck ain't going over there. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. It's been a fabulous Saturday so far. I'm going to eat my Chinese, and then I'm going to get some bags of popcorn, and I'm going to get into bed with my 4 cats, and I'm going to watch Christmas movies. And I'm thinking Polar Express to start. I'm just saying. I hope everybody has a great evening, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.